Hey, AutoZone. Cool. What? Jeez, look at that price. What the hell? How many shares are outstanding? Like 20? What? Hold on. I gotta look at these statistics. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Hold your horses. Stop the presses. How many shares are there? 22... Wait. Yahoo, what are you doing? Stop it. Actually, that's more than I would have expected. What's the market cap on this, then? 39 billion? Oh, wait, that's the enterprise value. Actually, that's interesting, because... first of all, market cap is 32 billion. That feels like more than it should be for a simple auto retailer. Maybe they own other stuff that I'm not aware of. I can go learn that once I read about the description. But 32 billion seems like a lot just based on what I understand that they do and that they own. But what I can't explain is why the enterprise value is even higher than that. Actually, that's not a bad PE either. Maybe they do more sales than I imagine. Maybe they own more stuff than I imagine. Maybe? I mean, I'm looking at a negative book value, so yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just that sky-high price that's kind of scaring me off, cause that's kind of ridiculous. It's like, geez, AutoZone. It's called the stock split. Have you heard of it? So yeah, they retail, distribute automotive replacement parts and accessories. Yeah, I know that. But do they do anything else? Because I feel like that's such a lot of stores. 5,000? And it's not just the fact that they have stores. Like, there's other places you can go for stuff like this. And I've seen, I see a lot of commercials for... Oh, what's that website with the... Rock Auto, that's it, yes. I see a lot of commercials for Rock Auto. And I'm like, that just sounds like a generally better way to shop for car things. It's almost like I'm surprised that they have not done to AutoZone yet what Amazon has done to other retailers. Wonder what this spike in Q3 was about. Maybe everyone's home. Maybe it's kind of similar to Home Depot and Lowe's, where everyone's home during COVID and they got nothing better to do but work on their cars. That's my theory, at least. But I'm looking at yearly revenues. I mean, not bad. It's in the billions. So is earnings in the billions. But I'm not seeing a whole lot of growth here. At least not as much as I would like to see. How's the chart done over time? Held steady through most of 2020. Had a sudden jump starting in February. I wonder if I can read about that. Is a surprise coming? A surprise in the negative or the positive? That's what I want to know. Favorable earnings estimate revisions activity as 19. That seems like an insane amount. But then again, they don't have many shares, or at least comparatively. Why do these seem like ridiculous numbers for someone who sells auto parts? Out of brick and mortar, nonetheless. Well, actually, I wonder if they have online business. They have to. Like everyone does nowadays. Is AutoZone potentially undervalued? Stock is currently trading at 1504. it is overvalued by 30% compared to my intrinsic. Who the hell's Who are you? Intrinsic value of 1158.02. Where did you get that? And why 2 cents? It seems oddly specific. It's super weird. Actually, you know what I just noticed? It said the price was 15 something at that point. It's dropped since then. 14. Is it a 6? Yeah, it's a 6. 1460. So I'm not crazy about it. Again, I think a lot of things can kind of eat their lunch a bit. But the financials look surprisingly solid, and I don't know if that's going to change over time. And it may just be the sky-high stock price scaring me away. But I don't know. I'll have to go with a hold for this. Because it's weird. Just based on the financials, I would say it's a buy, but based on the business model and my general opinion of them, I would give it a sell. So those two things combined is going to make it a hold for me. Could it go up? Yes. It could continue to see good earnings with moderate growth. But in the long term, I think there's a lot of things out there that can, like I said, eat their lunch. Like you see commercials for something like Rock Auto all the time. Actually, is Rock Auto publicly traded? Come to think of it, I don't know. I wonder if it is. Anyway, you see commercials for something like that all the time, and it just seems like a better all-around way to shop for this kind of stuff. You know, like the commercial that they have. First of all, the commercials are super cool. I love the songs, and then the one where the guy goes into the shop, and there's like this almost borderline drugged out guy behind the counter, and he's like, don't count on the counterman to get your order right, and he's like tapping it in like he's on drugs. That one cracks me the frig up, and like that's what I imagine your experience is like. Maybe with a smaller reach, maybe with not AutoZone. I would like to think AutoZone employs people who know what they're doing. But there's also the idea that they can't have everything in stock all the time. If you're looking for something very specific, I can imagine Rock Auto has it. AutoZone may be a bit more questionable. Maybe they have it back at the warehouse. You know, they can see. Oh, we might have it back at the warehouse. I can look it up for you. But that means that, you know, you went into a store for nothing. Now you gotta wait for them to order, or you could just stay home and get it online or something like Rock Auto. But then again, I'm not really an expert in this field. That's just my general opinion on the trends that I've seen. And by trends, I mean I've seen commercials I like. Again, I am just some guy on the internet. Ooh, that reminds me, I never got into my opening spiel. I suppose I can do that now. So let me. Well, I guess I won't explain how this works because I already started. But yeah. Let me get to my. This is probably a good time to get to my disclaimer. Actually, I am just some guy. I am just some guy on the internet. The picks I make here should not be taken as advice for you to buy, sell, or hold a particular stock. I would implore you to do your own research and consider your unique financial situation when or if you decide to make any moves. I am just having some fun here, testing my own stock picking skills, and perhaps in the process sharing some knowledge and insight as well. So there you go. I said that. I explained things. This is a hold. Moving on with my life. I suggest you do too.